Welcome, sports fans, to Toonhounds. I confused you there, didn't I? But it will become apparent why I'm doing this. To another episode of Toonhounds, your fortnightly foray into all things animated. I'm Rich, and with me, as always, is the foot to my ball, or the hand to my ball.
No.
Spivsy!
You can't say things like that. I'm going to call HR. There were a lot of feet in your one today.
Yeah, there were. There was a lot of foot fetish stuff going on.
Yeah, there was.
Hurricanes.
Weird.
So, we are talking about sports cartoons, and in predictable fashion... Sports. In predictable fashion, we picked a good one and a bad one.
Yep, we did.
Which is what we like to do, because we like to be surprised or horrified by how bad the bad ones are, and then have a decent chat about a good one.
It's nice to get a juxtaposition between something pretty good and something that's absolutely dire.
Absolutely dire, but went on for 5 seasons and 65 episodes.
How? How?
I have no idea.
Unbelievable.
I have no idea. But before we talk about hurricanes, let's talk about your pick for this week.
My pick for this week,
which I really enjoyed.
It was great. I really enjoyed it.
It was good.
I had to stop myself from watching more so I wouldn't get ahead of myself and talk about things that you hadn't seen yet. But we watched Haikyu, which was the reason that we picked this theme in the first place, because I just wanted an excuse to watch it.
You wanted to watch it.
Yeah. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It is a volleyball anime from the year 2014. It lasted from 2014 to 2020, based on the manga of the same name, which lasted from 2012 to 2020. Well, I say lasted until 2020. They're still making content for it. There's still movies coming out. I think the first half of the final pairing of the movies came out in 2024, and there's one scheduled for next year, I think. Yeah. So it's still coming out.
Still going.
It's still going, but it is essentially the story of a short guy who wants to play volleyball and his progress through that into joining new teams and meeting new friends. And it's a sports anime. It's a lot of high octane action, a lot of speed lines, a lot of thick outlines and things exploding. And I think I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to be great, I've got to be honest.
Well, no, I knew that it was a popular show before I got into it, because that was the only reason I really knew about it, to be able to think, I want to watch this. But when it started, I did think the art is a bit off to me. It was the way the characters' eyes were drawn mostly. The eyes and the mouths I thought were drawn a bit strange.
Or there was lots of inconsistencies between the style of drawing the eyes as well.
Yeah.
They did the typical anime thing of when hair is covering your eyes and you are in shadow because you are having a mood, that your eyes suddenly disappeared.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind that so much. But yeah, the eyes were odd. Even the character eye shapes changed during the episode, which I feel is a fundamental let's not do that.
When I was looking at I looked at some pictures from the manga. I think I might read a couple of chapters later. The eyes in the manga do make them look a bit more psychopathic than they do in the anime. I think the colouring of the anime did improve things a lot, because it's it's just black and white in the manga. It makes the it's not the iris, that part of the eye. The coloured part, isn't it? That's the iris, isn't it? It's a lot
I think so.
washed out in the manga, so it makes it look a bit manic.
Okay.
And I think they did improve that in the anime, because they coloured it in. They gave him that orangey, reddy colour in his eyes. I think it made it look a bit more passionate than manic, which might be been what they were going for originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to say, before we start talking critically about this, one thing I always admire about shonen manga is the ability to make anything, any topic, super dramatic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love it.
It you can take, baking. I mean, there's definitely a baking shonen
Food
manga.
Wars.
Right, okay. But you could make, I don't know, waiting at a restaurant, really dramatic.
Oh, shit, I would love that.
But feel like the end of the earth. So it's like
fine dining.
Yeah. What's that game? That multiplayer game? Overcooked.
Or Plate Up.
But like a manga. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. I'd love that. Holy shit. You've got the people at the back who are making the gourmet dinners, and they'd all be their faces wouldn't be designed as deeply as the wait staff, so they would be like the gods in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And they have to
yeah.
rush around a fine dining establishment. It's all like backfighting. Oh, that'd be great. I'd love that.
It would be good. Like plates flying across the kitchen and people having to do backflips to catch them.
Yeah, going roller skates going around.
Yeah, that is something that and the evil enemy would be the maitre d'.
Yeah.
That overloads the tables in a specific area.
There'd be an arc of the restaurant critics coming to like do the give them the rating out of 5, and that would be a whole thing. Oh man, I hope this exists.
We've just decided something. If anyone wants to write this shonen manga, you have to give us credits for it now. But like this is pure this type of shonen, like this whole the be all and end all of these characters' existences. is volleyball.
It's all based around volleyball and improving on any kind of craft to a professional level, alongside just friendship and like brotherly love, that sort of thing.
I've yet to see that brotherly love.
It always comes. There's always like a rivalry between the two main characters. I mean, this is like Deku and Bakugo in My Hero Academia. It's Matt and Tai from Digimon. It's it's an established trope.
Me and you. Had to have a big fight about podcasting.
Our two main characters are Shoyo Hinata and Tobio Kageyama. Shoyo is like the protagonist of the series, whose his want in the series is to be not underestimated for his height. It's especially in these first 2 episodes that we watched, him being short is brought up a lot because being a taller person in volleyball is advantageous. So he doesn't have that, biological.
He's got small man syndrome.
But I don't know if he has, because he's not like making excuses for it.
No, that's true. It's not. He doesn't let it stand in his way.
Yeah, because he says he might be short, but he can jump, and he really can jump.
They do something very sensible by making Kageyama 6 feet tall.
Yeah,
and everyone admires him for his height. Like even the seniors in the school mention the fact that you're 6 foot.
Yeah.
He's very tall for his age. What would he be going from middle school or going? Is he going from middle school to senior?
He's going from middle to high school, so I think that's 15. I think.
Yeah, six. No 15-year-old should be given the power of 6 feet.
God, I think I was like 5'5" when I was 15.
I got to 5'10" when I was 13, and everyone was like, "You're gonna be a giant," and I never grew another inch.
You're gonna be 6'12".
Like a lot of my great uncles and my second cousins are really tall, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're gonna be like your great uncle Alec and stuff like that," and I was like, wow, yeah, I'm going to be that tall. It's going to be great. And then I just petered out.
Yeah, that's what happens, yeah. I mean, I'm from a family of shorties, so...
Yeah.
I'm like Shoyo. I'm just a little guy. The first episode of the 2 that we watched, I don't remember the titles of the episode, so I'll just call them the first and second episode.
Endings and Beginnings. And Karasuno High School's volleyball club.
Oh, nice.
I had it. I got it, Spin.
Brilliant. Well, in Endings and Beginnings, the majority of the episode is his Shoyo's first ever game of volleyball in a team.
Yeah.
Which has taken him years to manage to get to that point. 3 years it took him. Yeah. Because he was the only person at the school who gave a shit about volleyball, which I thought was really funny. The
only male person at the school. There is a girls' team.
There is.
That is really, really well populated.
Mm-hmm.
But he obviously can't play with them because of societal norms, which is bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit. But he is allowed in the team, but he's not allowed to really... I didn't really get if it was his choice to not play with them out of some I can't do that, I'm a boy sort of feelings.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was because when after the game, he goes back and there's this montage of him playing with the girls and the female PE teachers clapping him on the back. And I feel like I've got like when Kageyama says to him, "What have you even done for the last 3 years?" He realizes, "Oh, I've got to change and be better in order to get to the top of my game."
Yeah.
Which is cool. I like that.
Yeah. I like his motivations because sometimes in these like shonen sort of sports anime stuff, there's something like, my father was the greatest volleyball player of all time, and I've got to be better than him and all this stuff. But this is literally just, he just loves volleyball.
Yeah,
it's
which is quite sweet.
Yeah, it's refreshing in this sort of thing. There's no deep family trauma or anything like that. He just wants to play a game that he enjoys.
His dad wasn't killed by
a stray volleyball.
And his mum wasn't. She didn't have her job taken by the local volleyball company.
Yeah. There are other Dragonist, I think, Kageyama. He is from a rival high school and known as the king of the court on the volleyball court.
He gave himself that name, Spivsy.
I think
absolutely.
I think he gave himself that name and then felt embarrassed about it at a later point and started telling people to stop calling him that.
Yeah, he is a big douchebag. He is a massive douchebag.
Yeah, he's an arsehole in the first episode, but I can see the seeds of where his personality is going to go. Mm-hmm. I think he's one of those characters who's like, he's going to act arrogant to people, but there's something inside him which is like, no, I do stuff for my friends, that sort of thing. Like at some point there's going to be a turning point.
I did initially think, he's going to be really angry on the court, but when you get him off of it, he's going to be a teddy bear. And actually, no, he's a bit of a douchebag.
He is a bit of a douchebag.
Yeah, you gotta get past that douchebagness with him. Yeah, he's a really interesting character, though.
He is, yeah. I'm interested to see where his character goes.
And what has motivated him, because we don't get that. We get it from Hinata,
yes,
but we don't get it from Kageyama about what has made him this way. And that's really important and something that I'm quite interested to know a bit more about.
Yeah. Before watching this, do you know anything about volleyball at all?
Oh, yeah. I mean, spikers, and I didn't know all the name, but I watched volleyball during the Olympics.
Yeah.
It was one of those sports that is like, this is interesting enough.
Yeah.
And no, before anyone says it's not because the female volleyball sports stars are all in bikinis, but I will happily
Dead or
watch
Alive,
any sport.
Extreme beach volleyball when I was 14. I know all about this sport.
I will generally watch any sport. Any sport that's on the TV. I like American football. I like basketball, which is a surprise to people. I'm getting back into soccer. Part of it is living vicariously through Evan, who's interested in these things.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to deal with an element of the toxicity of man that is sports person when you're a little boy.
I suppose it's better to have your presence there for that sort of thing. You can alleviate any weirdness.
Well, already some of the dads are wish he should have kicked it, and it's like, fucking hell, they're 7. Get a fucking grip, you loser. If you want to be one of those sorts of dads, you go and play football.
Yeah.
Fucking douchebag. Yeah, they're just absolute tool belts. I'm just so sick and tired of how much pressure we put on kids to do ridiculous. Sports and shit. Let them go and play. Let them I don't know, play Lego and stuff like that. Let them do all the cool stuff. Let's stop trying to make them competitive arseholes so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be surprised to know that I'm not a sports person at all.
I didn't think you were, but I didn't want to make a because I wouldn't classify myself as a typical sports fan, but I do like the Dungeons and Dragons as much as sports.
Yeah.
I just think that
you'd like Blood
both
Bowl.
of those things, but both of those things can be healthy.
Yeah,
I think unfortunately toxic males have co-opted most sports, and I think, and it becomes about the drinking culture and all that sort of stuff, and I don't have any time for that. I'm not interested.
I mean, I do think that watching a game of football, like a 90-minute game of football, is the most boring thing you could possibly sit through. Like, it does nothing for me. Like, I have tried, but it's just so boring.
I famously watch 5-day-long cricket matches, so
I watched a lot of ice hockey when I was at university.
Yeah, ice hockey's a good sport.
I used to watch it on a streaming service at like 2 a.m, and that was great. That was really fun because that is like fast. There's loads of flashing lights and stuff, and people slam into each other. Like, there's no point where you're like, nothing is happening, because at any moment
you're letting your ADHD show.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Zip up your ADHD fly.
I think that's why I like it in anime, because it's fast and, like, there's no bullshitting around.
Yeah, I am one of those really boring sports fans that are like, if a game is 0-0, I'm like, I can still find joy in it. Like, it's like, there doesn't have to be a winner. Sometimes a draw is as satisfying as a win.
As long as everyone has fun.
I hear all the American people go like, why would you be satisfied for a draw? There has to be a loser. And that, to them, I say, life isn't like that. You don't always have winners or losers. Sometimes you just have sunk cost.
I would prefer there to be a loser. I would prefer.
We're all losers in the end.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Yeah. When I like doing sports at school, I'd never enjoyed it because all we ever did was football. And it would be like, you're not athletically gifted. You go stand on the side for a bit and like just go run at the ball occasionally when it goes near you. It was that sort of schooling, which is, incredibly boring. I think that's why it never, it stuck with me. Is
never did anything for you.
Yeah, because they just made it boring at school.
Yeah, like that is the irritating thing. The whole so every other thing as kids when you're little is like about the taking part. Yeah. But sports is about the winning from the start.
Yeah.
And I do get that, we live in a society where, if you want to be the best at something, you have to compete. But I don't see why you can't take the enjoyment out of your own personal best. Yeah. So if you're fourth one week and you move up to third, that should be enough sometimes. And that should be like, or if you're shit at something and then you
get a bit better,
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Why can't you take the enjoyment in that? I think schools have a lot to answer for when it comes to this sort of stuff.
Do you remember when being the fastest kid in the class was like the coolest kid in the class?
Yeah.
That was weird, wasn't it? It's a shame. That never stuck around.
At secondary school, I was sort of like okay at a lot of stuff, but I was on the 4x100 and 4x200 relay team, and we won virtually every year. So I used to do long jump. I used to do discus and javelin.
Oh shit!
And I used to do 4x1 and 4x2. I used to do cross country in my first year.
Wow.
And I was proper like sport because I was quite big for my age as well.
Yeah.
Like I say, I was 5'10" at 13 years old, and then petered out into the averageness. I got hit my average early.
Yeah. You peaked.
I used to love cricket. Used to play football at home. I never played at school because I wasn't very good enough, and I refused to admit that I needed glasses, so I wasn't great. But what I really wanted to play was baseball.
Yeah, we never got a chance.
I really wanted to play baseball.
I did as well.
We used to play rounders.
Yeah,
I was so good at rounders.
I was as well. I loved rounders. Rounders were so much fun. I used to hate having to do fielding because I wanted to hit things with a stick. That was the whole reason I was there. But yeah, I loved rounders. We used to play rounders indoors.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you used to play foot rounders as well? Where you use a big ball. That is great as well. That should be a proper sport.
We used to do it with beanbags as well.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Why isn't quoits in the Olympics? I'd be great at that.
I'm pretty sure at some point cornhole is going to be an Olympic sport.
It should be. Yeah.
I'm good at that as well.
Yeah. They should have like a Bar Olympics. I don't know why they haven't done that.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Bar Olympics. You could have pubs compete.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're doing the compete thing again.
Oh, should we get back to Haikyu?
Yeah.
A big portion of the first episode is the match, his first ever match, where I think it's a good indication of Shoyo's personality when it comes to his teammates and his opposite personality to Kageyama, where Kageyama is getting very irritated at his teammates for not doing things the way he wants them to do things. It's very controlling on the court, whereas Hinata is bigging people up the entire time. Like if something goes wrong, he's saying, no worries, do better the next time.
Yeah.
We've still got this.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So the game's not over till it's over. All that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I did like that about him.
I like that. But I did enjoy that after the game, where they have lost, he isn't suddenly like, well, no worries. I tried my best and all this. He is frustrated at himself for the loss. Like he's not a sore loser.
He took it personally that they lost because he thought he was going to be better because he's good. He was good as a solitary player.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. It's the whole thing about how practice doesn't always make perfect. You need to be put into a position where, you have to cope with pressure. And he thought he was going to be good at that. And I think that's a really positive thing to do, to realise that you as a human being have limitations and you have to change the way you think about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good personality to give this kind of protagonist. I feel like if you made him really pissed off at the start about losing, we would lose any kind of care about him, because he would just seem a bit too much like Kageyama. Yeah, and then you've just got two characters who have got the same personality. Whereas if you made him too lenient and a little subservient to the loss, then that's a completely opposite problem, because it's like, well, why do we want to see him improve in any way? Because he's already accepted this aspect of himself. I
totally agree with that. You have to see him struggle a little bit because he does want to. What I really loved as well is that the friends that he had been pushing to help him and pushing to play, because they weren't really bothered about it. They knew they were going to lose. They were doing it because they were his friends. He bullied them, almost like badgered them into it. But they knew how much it meant to him.
Yes.
And they supported him. And when he was upset about it, they still supported him. And his friend was going to fight Kageyama.
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting. Like, can't you see how much this means to him? That sort of attitude.
I liked his friends in this first episode. Yeah. I was a little disappointed when he moved to another school in the second episode because he lost all of those characters. I hope that they come back at some point and they've all stayed playing volleyball. And they have to play against each other in the nationals or something.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
That would be a really nice way to do that.
We'd meet some other characters in the second episode when he does move to a new school. And these are I assume, the core cast for the rest of the series.
Yeah.
Because I think he does stay just in Karasuno for the rest of the series, up to a lot further on when they do time skips and stuff.
Yeah.
So these are the characters who we're going to be sticking around with, his teammates and stuff. And I was really glad that I liked all of them. Because sometimes there's one or two characters who I can't stand this guy. He's got an annoying personality or something. But no, I liked all of them in this one.
Yeah. I like the leader of the team. It's he, when they saw him play originally, they were like, oh, so the king of the court's good, but this little guy, he's really good as well.
Yeah.
And they don't say, they don't cut off access to the team when they start to fight and start to be weird. And when Kageyama just assumes that the position is his. What I like is that they say, if you can't work together, then you're not going to be in your normal position. So you're going to have to cope with the fact that you won't be what you want to be. You're going to have to work your way towards it. That's a really good lesson as well.
Yeah, and it works for a team sport sort of thing as well, where you need to know how all of the positions of the team work. And
absolutely.
The best way to do that is to play the positions of the team.
Yeah.
Kageyama shouldn't be playing the same thing every single time he plays volleyball throughout his entire career. I liked Tanaka the best. I thought he was great.
Is he the guy with the shaved head?
Yes, yeah. Yes. He's the one who helps him out, gives him the keys to the training facility at 5 a.m. He's that guy.
Yeah.
I liked him. I thought he was great. I liked all of them.
He was good. Who was the woman character that everyone thought was beautiful?
Shimizu.
she's going to be in it big time.
Yeah. Yeah, which is not. We don't see very much of her in these first two episodes, but
No,
I think she's like the team manager. I think so. She's going to have like a big part to play, presumably over the course of the series. But of course, this being like a boys' shonen anime, there's absolutely no way of telling if the romance angle is going to go anywhere. It might just be like, he's got a crush on her for 3 episodes and then it's never mentioned again, and everybody ships him with Kageyama instead. It's because it's a shonen anime.
yeah. I do like that approach.
They fall a bit into the trap of like, we need to expand on the relationship between the two male leads because they've got a rivalry and that's what's going to sell the tickets, basically, is to see them compete against each other. And then they fall in the trap of them it being like, oh, these guys are just in love, aren't they?
Yeah
happens all the time.
Well, also the whole I think with shonen anime as well, if they're going to do that, they need to go all in with this sort of stuff. Like, if their rivalry results in them having a gay relationship, then that's fine. Just double, go all in on that.
Yeah, heated rivalry, but with anime volleyball.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they always chicken out by the end. They always cowered out.
Yeah, they do. It's really like that sort of level of cowardice with tropes is always really irritating to me. Like, just do it. Just go all in.
There are moments you like. Surely they saw what they were doing here. You can't have the two male leads screaming at each other about how their entire lives have been spent chasing after the other, and not expect people to read between the lines a bit. I'm vague posting about the main characters of My Hero Academia because Bakugo and Izuku, like, there's something going on between those two, and I think people who don't see that are just like blind to the facts.
Yeah. It's a trope I don't particularly like. The whole leaving audience members to ship because you're not brave enough to do it. It's like the whole Wolverine, Cyclops, and Jean sharing a room, but not explicitly saying that they're in a throuple.
Yeah, just say it.
Like, the X-Men are so queer-coded that just do it. Like, Psylocke has been in Elizabeth Braddock has been in straight and gay relationships. But they're so concerned with, like, Wolverine not being gay.
Oh,
like,
that's weird.
He is a fucking immortal. Like, why would he, after 100 years, be like, yep, just women for me?
Yeah.
Like, on a long enough timeline, I genuinely believe we are all pansexual because, like, there's this whole thing, isn't there, about vampires, and the reason why vampires are so queer-coded is because, like, after they've been alive for hundreds of years, all those sorts of barriers and prejudices break down.
Yeah. I mean, like, vampire media in general is very queer-coded because it's like an othering aspect. It's like, secret societies with their own secret language and stuff is very, very queer-coded. There's also the whole stuff about, like, blood and...
the biting of the neck and all that blood transfer and stuff. Yeah.
I am going to watch a lot more of this, I think. This is one of those shows where I'm going to keep at it. Because it was so easy to watch as well.
Yeah. I wish that we could find it on a better website, because I couldn't extend the view. I had to watch it in a very small window.
I had that problem. I've got a pop-out window. So I'll just press that and it lets me full screen it. So if I turned my VPN off, I could watch it in a big window, but I had to cope with the fact that I had adverts every 3 minutes, and I was like, nope. Yeah. It's available on Crunchyroll, but I don't really like Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I'm not fucking paying for that.
No. It used to be great when you get things free, and you get like entire first seasons of stuff for free with like an ad at the start and the end. But then they got rid of that. I can't remember what company bought them out, but after they bought them, it went a bit shit.
Yeah, it's really problematic to me that you're not allowed to have anything for free anymore.
Yeah.
Like what's it called? What's that website? The Internet Archive, where we get a lot of our stuff
archive.org.
That is archive.org. That is genuinely the best site to... I know the quality isn't always good, but they're committed to it being free, and I think that makes me want to use them more. I'd watch more of this.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I want to see where it goes. I want to meet all the new characters because at the moment we've only met like 5 of the team, and there's 10 in a team, so we've got like a bunch of more people to meet. I want to meet the coaches as well. See what they're like.
Yeah,
there's so many characters to get into.
It was just quite nice and feel good. There wasn't high stakes at the moment, and I think it's like bringing this in slowly. There's only how many seasons of the show was there?
4.
Okay.
4, I think.
Okay. Well, I mean, that might equate to 7 million episodes.
Yeah, let me see.
Doesn't mean anything, does it? With anime, that doesn't mean anything.
Season 1 has got 25 episodes.
Okay.
Season 2 is 25, so that's 50 episodes.
Okay.
Season 3 was only 10 episodes.
Okay.
And season 4 is 25 episodes. 25, 25, 25, and 10.
Okay, that's not too bad.
And then there's a couple of OVAs and movies as well. There's 4 movies at the moment, I think.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be movies.
Yeah.
Just because it's an anime.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds really weird to say, but like there is a common thing about like anime movies.
Yeah. There's also a radio drama, compilation films. There are video games and a stage play.
Our video game makes perfect sense, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect sense.
Yeah, it was on 3DS. That's crazy. I would have thought like PlayStation or something. There are 2 3DS games.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It's very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I couldn't say like I'll probably watch more. I couldn't say like it is my absolute favourite thing I've ever seen, but it's definitely like a 7 or 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
I enjoyed I think I enjoyed the characters.
Yeah, that's the most important thing for this kind of thing.
All this early is quite interesting, and to get me excited about volleyball.
Yes. Yeah, it was hype.
You've got to tip your hat.
Yeah, the bit in that first match where he like leapt across the entire court. Like he just disappeared and then reappeared like he'd done in transmission. It was great.
Yeah. It was very sort of like fighting anime coded. That sort of like, oh my god, I'm ready for him, I'm blocking. Oh wait, there's a punch an uppercut heading from my right side. It was very sort of it had classic and modern anime sort of like tropes that it was playing against, which I found really interesting. Yeah. That's I didn't expect myself to like it as much as I did.
Yeah. I enjoyed it very much. I'm glad that I enjoyed it because I was looking forward to watching it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick out something and be like, this was the best part of the episode. It probably was that bit you mentioned, actually, with the speed lines and the sort of like subverting expectation that it was going to be just a regular jump. And it was all of a sudden he was very fast, could jump very high, scored a point. Although he didn't score a point, did he? Because it went out of bounds.
He did, yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a good twist. I liked that.
Yeah. There was a lot of like, the expectations were very low, but they still subverted them. And I quite like that. Like, I even like the bit in between the ad breaks when the whole them practicing. And they would fuck up their shot, and then when the ad break came back, they would get the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I hope that would change with each character. But yeah, it's a solid, like, I'm going to say 7.5.
Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to go an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you watched any more? Be honest.
I haven't, no. I did stop myself. Yeah.
I thought you were going to be like, I stopped myself
I nearly did.
for 15 minutes.
I was very close to watching another couple of episodes, but I did stop myself.
I wonder how many characters are going to be introduced and all that sort of stuff.
Well, there's going to be other teams, aren't there?
Yeah.
We've got to have rival teams and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
I liked it.
Enjoyed it. Yeah.
What I don't want is it to be like Pokemon coded where, they lose and they're losing the whole match, and then all of a sudden they realise the spirit of friendship is going to be the thing that, and then they win the match, and that to be repeated time after time. because that gets boring very quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
Yeah. He doesn't go the way of Beyblade, where it's just he suddenly remembers a technique that he was taught by his grandfather at the age of 7 and suddenly wins the match. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's fine to have an episode where you trash your opponent, or you lose a game, or, it's a draw and you're like, we can't quite break them down.
Yeah. That is one, anime trope that I hope they don't fall into, is him being related in some way to, a famous volleyball player.
Oh, God,
and, having
that would be terrible.
Yeah, I don't want that. I think that would be rubbish.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Small Giant turns out to be his long-lost great uncle or something. It's good, though. I would heartily recommend it. I'm definitely going to finish the first season, at least. Just unless it turns shit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, unless it gets bad.
Yeah.
But I don't think it does.
I'm not.
It remained popular over its entire course of the series. So I'm assuming that he doesn't get, proper rubbish like One Punch Man did.
Do you know what I'm very surprised at? The restraint that is shown. 25 episodes a season, 4 seasons, and done. I mean, that is a level of restraint I did not think shonen anime had.
Yeah, it's usually when it's based on just the manga. Because when you get stuff like Pokemon and Digimon to an extent, where they don't have the manga to fall back on and they have to make up their own storylines, they do get a bit out of hand. Dragon Ball Z is coming back soon, or Dragon Ball Super.
I mean, Dragon Ball is the perfect example of... I know there are a lot of Dragon Ball fans out there, but Dragon Ball is the perfect example of not knowing when to stop, or not knowing when to be more brief with your storytelling.
Toriyama is dead, and they're still making new seasons and new shows, and there's a new game coming out with new characters, and they said it developed by him before his death. But I think how much of this was developed by him before his death, and how much of it was, just them looking through sketchbooks that they found.
Yeah. That's the thing that always baffles me. It's like, is it really? Or is it you found a sketchbook and it was a different design for Goku, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's Goku's long lost brother, Broku. And it's like...
his son, Boku.
But it's how much of that is actually from the original creator's consent? Their consent and their intent, really.
Yeah.
If you found my notebook that I have all my notes for my first novel in, you could probably make another novel out of that. You could probably make a sequel out of it, because there's so much I cut from it. But it's cut for a reason.
Yeah, I hate it when they do it with books.
Or singers.
Yeah, where they're like, oh, we've made a sequel to The Silver Chair. Just taking a book out of random. But it's been written by some guy who has had absolutely nothing to do with the original author in any way whatsoever. But we gave him a notebook that we found in a desk drawer with 3 sentences in it. And he's written a whole new 3-part saga in the same universe as The Silver Chair. I think, no, you haven't.
Yeah.
You're doing fan fiction.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing fan fiction, but you can't admit that you're doing fan fiction.
Yeah.
That's the thing that bugs me. It's like, you're not doing it. You're not. It's the J.J. Abrams playing in the sandbox of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And trying to tell your own story, just create a new world. Have the balls. If you think your thing is good enough, do it yourself. Yeah.
I mean, you could definitely do that with Dragon Ball, because everything is Dragon Ball.
Yeah. All right. Shall we take a break now that we've got off our soapboxes a little bit?
Yeah.
And then when we come back, we're going to talk about one of the shittest cartoons we've ever watched on Toonhounds.
It was rough.
See you in a minute.
Bye.
I've inherited a team in the World Soccer League, the Hurricanes!
Welcome back, everyone. I'm sorry in advance. If you watch this for Toonhounds, I'm sorry. Not everything produced by DIC Entertainment, DIC Entertainment, is good. This show, called The Hurricanes, is about football, or as you may call it, soccer.
Association football.
A game that is...
it's a beautiful game, as we've been told multiple times.
Played by, I think, probably about 90% of the countries in the world, right?
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's a big deal.
It used to be that America was like the only place that didn't give a shit about football, and
now they do.
How things have changed.
The most countries compete in it. So at one point there was bound to be a cartoon about football, and it was unfortunately this one.
It's weird that the first cartoon about football wasn't anything to do with Pele, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, you would have thought it'd be like, like a rock and wrestling sort of thing. Like there would be a vehicle.
Oh my God.
For him.
I was just about to say this show is Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling, but without celebrities. It is. You've got a team made up of component representatives of different countries.
Yeah.
So you've got like Spain, Scotland, England, America. Of course, you've got America because America is the American guy is the captain. Even though in 1993, as Spivsy said, they didn't give a shit about soccer. You've got like a Brazilian. You've got
indeterminate.
Couple of Germans, an Italian.
All not voiced by people of those nations.
No,
Instead,
not a single one.
Canadian and British voice actors doing the worst impressions of an accent you've ever heard in your life.
If you had had that voice cast, I think would you have been tempted to make the British person voiced by a non-British person?
No,
just round it out.
At least I would have asked the non-British person if he could do a British accent. Whoever they got doing this one, it took me a while to realise he was meant to be English and he wasn't Australian.
Oi, mate,
South African.
How are ya?
And they've got like the bad guy in the Gorgons, the rival team.
Oh,
who talks like this?
But he's Greek.
Beat you at this football game.
So I'm just gonna talk about how stupid the premise is. The series is about a 16-year-old girl inheriting a football team. It doesn't make any sense from the start.
That is not how football teams work.
No, they're not like. It's not like you've inherited a diamond mine.
No.
Like a football team is normally a conglomerate, like an organisation that you can't, that has a board of directors.
Yeah.
But this 16-year-old inherits a fictional football team.
And the thing that gets me is she inherits a fictional football team, then is somehow in charge of like their production. Like she's like in a management position.
Oh yeah, she's the manager, and Jock Stone, he is the coach, and he is very badly voiced as a Scottish person. But they fight an actual Gorgon and his team of very bad racial stereotypes. Attila the Hun is in goal.
Yeah, and Genghis Khan's there as well.
And Genghis Khan. They've got a Viking. They've got a British guy who is basically a skeleton.
Yeah. He's like a Frankenstein.
Yeah. His name is... He's Greek. His name, obviously, because he's Gorgon. But his name is Stavros. So racist. Garkos. And he is a Gorgon. In the title sequence, his shadow has snake heads.
Yeah. I got so confused by like the logistics of the payments and stuff, and like what country they were representing and all this stuff. Because at one point, Garkos bets the other team something, and he does it in dollars.
Yeah.
But nobody in the team that he's talking to at that moment is American. It's a British-owned team, but the girl is American. Everybody else is like in some way involved with Scotland or England or the Isles, and they were in Australia at the time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
do you think he meant Australian dollars? Was he like, doing currency conversion on the fly?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know, man. It's.
Oh, I don't think we're going to mention this at any other point, so I'm just going to mention it now. The dog that they've got, Dribble, he's meant to be a Scottish Terrier. That is not a Scottish Terrier. That is not what Scottish Terriers look like.
No. Someone basically heard a conversation about football and about dogs, it turns out, and basically was like, this sounds like an interesting idea for a cartoon. Stop the presses! Or, whatever. Stop the rotoscope. And basically decided to produce this show. They don't know anything about business, international relations, the game of football, countries, barriers, the fact that you can't play against animals in this game, dogs, Greek mythology.
The fact that if you kicked a football with no shoes on, you would break your toes.
Absolutely, 100%. The episode we watched was called The Boot of All Evil, and I picked it because I said to Spivsy, this sounds like a stupid episode.
And it was, yeah. It is a foot fetish episode.
Yes, absolutely. Another reason I picked it, obviously.
Obviously.
But the Hurricanes go to Australia to essentially promote a new brand of football boot.
It didn't look special in any way. It just looked like a shoe.
No, it looked really cheap. And to get a major sponsorship deal.
Yeah.
And they're going to play a charity match against the team they play every week.
Yeah, the only other team.
The Gorgons. There's only two. The only other team. The team that are their rivals. Or will always be their rivals. Because the Hurricanes are nice people and the Gorgons are bad people, and that's the only reason why they fight.
All of the fans of the Gorgons are the ugliest motherfuckers you've ever seen in your entire life. It's really funny. They look just the freakiest looking dudes.
Yeah, they're all Cro-Magnon men, or men who are so hideously ugly that they're wearing hats that come halfway down their face.
Just the biggest freaks you've ever seen in your life. But then on the opposite team, you've just got a bunch of racial stereotypes. You've got
which is just as bad, really.
I'm equally as glad and disappointed he wasn't in the team in this episode. But I'm just reading through the cast list, and there is a Japanese character named Stats.
Yeah, I saw that. Who's got a math. So I think let's just do a quick, brief rundown of the episode because it will be very brief.
Yes. Yeah.
Basically, they arrive in Australia. They're told to play in these boots, but Plato, the Brazilian, who's always played street soccer, who plays without shoes, doesn't want to wear them. And then the Australian, who's in charge of promoting the football match, brings out a team of wallabies.
Yeah.
I can't even say it. A team of actual wallabies to play against the Hurricanes. And the Hurricanes are so shit they're not able to beat these wallabies. And then Plato's is like, we're being cruel to animals. And everyone else is like, no, we're not.
Yeah, they're all like, get over it, Plato. Just play the game. What's the matter with you? It's all a bit of fun, isn't it?
These are just animals. These aren't even people.
Yeah, we're meant to hate every other character in this episode.
Absolutely.
This is like mid-season 2, by the way. This episode is like 40 episodes in.
But Plato goes off into the desert, into the outback, in protest, and then he nearly dies and is brought back, and basically
he's brought back by a group
by the same person, clones.
Yeah, he's brought back by a load of Aboriginal clones who all have American accents
and bad racial stereotype animation.
Yes, yeah.
Like different coloured lips, those sorts of. You can imagine it's not quite Al Jolson in the Jazz Singer, but it's not that.
No,
far
not that
off.
bad. No, it was pretty bad though. It's weirdly animated because like there's parts where they're all cheering, but none of them are like moving. It's just their mouths are slightly moving, but like the raucous applause while they're all standing stock still.
Plato comes back, still refuses to wear the boots. So the French player, who is a painter...
apparently. I don't know if that was established at any other point,
No.
or just at the start of this episode.
Apart from the start of this episode. Paints the boots on his feet so that they look like boots. Stupid thing. Because the Gorgons have swapped the boots out for prototypes that are inferior.
Yeah.
And then they win the game.
The amount of work that would have gone into building inferior boots that looked exactly like the other boots that they already had, and then swapping them out with nobody noticing, and then playing the game against them, they might as well have just been better at the sport than them.
Yeah.
Like, you could have put that into practice.
Yeah. Just get good. Get
Yeah.
good. To win the game, I'm going to read this thing. To win the game, Papillon, which is the word for butterfly, which is a really weird thing to call a French person, painted Plato's feet to make it seem like he's wearing boots. The Hurricanes win the game, but reject the contract. It's not clearly stated if the Gorgons got the contract or not. Of course they didn't. The Hurricanes. Or the Hispaniola Hurricanes, as they're called here.
Why are they called the Hispaniola Hurricanes?
Don't know. In this article, someone clearly cares about these. This show.
I imagine if you looked on the history of this Wikipedia article, there's one person updating all of this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He knows everyone's phobias on the team. There's a lot of phobias and stuff like that. So you have Amanda Carey, who's a 16-year-old inheritor of the Hurricanes.
Yeah, and apparently her father disappeared.
Yeah.
Did they sort that out at any point? Do they find him?
I have no idea. No
Is he
idea.
dead?
He's in the football that they're playing with.
Yeah, it's like the bowling ball in Mystery Men.
Yeah. She owns a Scottish Terrier called Dribble, who serves as one of the team's mascots.
One of the team's
We didn't
mascots.
see any more.
Because,
we didn't see any more.
Plato does have a monkey, apparently.
Oh, God. Then you've got Jock, who's the coach.
Character a monkey. Yeah, you got Jock, who is he's based on he's based on a real person.
Yeah, he's based on Celtic's Jock Stein. Yeah. He is a typical hard-ass coach.
Yeah,
then you've
where's
got
a kilt?
Cal. Yeah. Cal Casey, who's the captain from America, because of course he's from America.
Was he in this one?
He was. He's the blonde guy. He's the straight-laced one.
Yeah.
Then you've got Plato Quinones, who is Brazilian and believes in superstitions like vampires. And has a heart for animals. He is often seen barefooted and plays this way, which is not allowed in professional competitions in real life.
Yeah, no shit.
Plato smuggles a monkey he names Topper into the stadium, and the monkey ends up becoming Plato's and the team's mascot. Then you've got Napper Thompson.
Yeah, this guy had a lot of voice lines in this episode. Mm-hmm. It was like the pseudo main character. It felt like.
He is English and enjoys poetry and sci-fi stories. How often has that come up in the show? Yeah. He tends to get into the more...
The amount of characters that there were in this, and the amount of football players you get in a team. It's 11, isn't it? You get a minimum of 11. Yeah. There were 4 people on this episode. The majority of the characters that are listed on the Wikipedia article don't feature in this. Like there's Helmut and Jorg Beethoven, who are not in it.
They are in the title sequence though, because they're in the title
sequence. They're the guys. Yeah, they're in the plane, but they're not in the actual full episode.
No.
Stats, the right midfielder, he's not in it. The Italian goalie is in it, but
Dino Allegro.
Dino Allegro. I don't think he has any lines. There's the Jamaican football player. He's not in it.
Rude Boy Marley.
Yeah, Rude Marley. Yeah, he's not in it. Papillon is in it. I don't think Toro Contreras was in it. I don't think Georgie Wright was in it. Yeah, they weren't in it. Andy Stone wasn't in it.
Son of Jockstone.
How can there be so? It's very established how many people you need in a football team. So how can you do a show about a football team and not have all of the players in it, especially if they're playing a match? That doesn't make any sense to me.
A lot of them didn't have much to say about the playing against wallabies, which I find very interesting. They didn't have any voice any objections about playing a match against actual animals.
Yeah. No mention on this Wikipedia article of the commentator, who was simultaneously the worst character in the show and my favourite character in the show.
What is his name?
No, they don't mention it in this.
They don't mention him. No, not allowed to know.
But he was funny. He was really funny. He was the most 1993 idea of a cool person.
God, he was like Rude Dog and the Dweebs, but it coded into a human. He had if he was wearing 3D glasses, I wouldn't be surprised. But he had that, the Arnold's friend in Hey Arnold. He had that texture
Gerald.
Of hair. Gerald. He had Gerald's hair. Yeah. High top fade. Yeah. But very high top fade. And he was he spoke in rhyme, like he was fucking, what's he called? Etrigan the Demon. It was something, all right. I'm not sure what it was, but it was something.
It made me laugh. Can you imagine an actual commentator talking like that for a football game? Like, football commentators are all old men. Especially in 1993. It would have been the guy from Match of the Day. Can't remember what his name is. You know the one I mean.
Des Lynam.
Des Lynam, yeah, it would have been Des Lynam.
Rapping on the television.
Yeah. I'm really impressed that you got that I meant Des Lynam. That is a pull.
That is a pull, but I could have said Gary Lineker as well. Everyone else is listening to shows.
No, not in 1993.
Who the fuck are they talking? No, it's true.
Definitely not. He was still on the England team in 93, wasn't he?
Yeah.
With Alan Shearer.
It's such a stupid show. So stupid.
It was really bad. It was really bad, but very entertaining in its badness.
When they brought out the wallabies, I remember saying to myself, please don't be kangaroos. And then they were like, wallabies. And I was like, shit, I wasn't specific enough.
Please don't be a marsupial.
Oh, it was so stupid. And when the football boots started falling apart, but I don't think Stavros Garkos had mentioned that he was going to do that.
No, he hadn't. No.
That would have been. That's an important part of that story.
They could have had a really funny bit with a couple of the Gorgons, sneaking in, wearing disguises to swap out the shoes.
Kangaroo disguises.
Yeah. Why didn't they do that?
They could have infiltrated the game as the pre-warm-up game. As a kangaroo.
Really bad with their heads in the the neck hole of the wallaby costume. Yeah, that would have been really funny. So this is another one. Why don't we write things?
It would have been so funny. I just... are they an international team? Because you can have a team made up of different nationalities, obviously, most clubs are. It's only the national teams that are made up of a single nationality. But it seemed like they had misunderstood and they were trying to get one from every country. Like they were Pokemon cards that they had to collect. We've got an American, but we haven't got a Canadian.
I don't understand why they're called the Hispaniola Hurricanes. I don't know why Hispaniola. Because I know that Hispaniola is where Haiti is.
Yeah.
Isn't it? But it's spelt differently.
I mean, I'm going to say something here. I don't think we should look too hard at it.
No, definitely not. I'm just wondering what the thought process was behind it when they were writing this show.
I'm wondering if there was a thought process behind it.
Yeah. Did they just throw a dart at a map and say this is where the team's from?
Yeah.
Owned by a Scottish man and an American girl.
The inheriting of a football team is insane to me. It's like if my dad suddenly died and he was like, "Oh, you've inherited the Yorkshire Spitfire cricket team." I'm like, what?
What? How?
Yeah, I don't understand the process of that. Was he simultaneously, this guy, her dad, manager, owner, board of directors, trustees, the marketing team and everything? Because there's no wonder they weren't good.
Yeah,
and they couldn't beat a bunch of wallabies.
Oh man, they made 3 video games, by the way.
Of course they did.
Yeah, they made one for the Mega Drive, the Game Gear, and the SNES.
Fuck me.
The Mega Drive version was eventually released in North America as a Sega Channel exclusive. Those lucky buggers.
I've got to be honest, I'm surprised that game ever saw the light of day.
Yeah. Who do you think would win in a match? The Hurricanes or whatever team it was that Roy of the Rovers played for?
Oh, Roy of the Rovers, absolutely.
Yeah.
We should explain what Roy of the Rovers was. Roy of the Rovers was a cartoon. Was it actually in the newspaper?
Yeah, it was a newspaper comic, yeah.
It was a cartoon strip. So in the tabloid newspapers, you used to have a page of cartoons, and you used to have on one of the tabloids you used to have Roy of the Rovers, and on the other paper you had Striker.
Yeah.
But you had it with like Garfield or Hagar the Horrible or Snoopy sometimes was in there.
Andy Cap,
Jesus. Andy Cap was like the what if domestic abuse was funny.
Yeah. Known in America for selling crisps, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like he sells like hot, like spicy chips, I think.
I would not have associated Andy Cap with spicy.
No, definitely
I would have
not.
associated him with ready salted crisps.
Yeah, ready salted where you have to put the salt on yourself.
Yeah. Right, this is something that also we will have to explain for American fans. Sometimes you used to, like, people were so scared of seasoning in England, in Britain, that your salted potato chips did not come pre-salted. You had a little packet of salt. Yeah. Fucking insane.
Smiths,
absolutely insane.
Is it Smiths?
So weird, Spiffsy.
Yeah,
so weird.
So weird.
Just in absolute insanity.
I don't think we finished explaining what Roy of the Rovers was.
It's a comic strip about football.
Yeah. It was like a soap opera sort of comic strip where Roy was constantly getting into peril.
But also women's beds.
Yeah.
Absolutely women's beds. This show was so stupid but so funny. It reminded me of Rambo.
Yeah, a bit, yeah.
Same sort of style of animation.
Wasn't a geek as well, was it?
I think it was.
They did a lot of cartoons.
They had a style. They had a stupid idea machine. It was like Deke are like the LJN of cartoons.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they've gone bust now, haven't they? Yeah, acquired in 2008. Wild Brain owns them now. That explains why the episode that I watched on YouTube of this, it was a Wild Brain YouTube channel, and I thought it was just somebody like having a funky name, but no, that's the actual company that owns them. So I'm glad to know that the episode I watched wasn't stolen.
This is all on YouTube.
This whole series is on YouTube, which is crazy.
Insane. 65 episodes of this shit.
65 episodes.
Genuinely, they play the same team every week.
How?
Rock and roll wrestling was funnier.
Yeah.
Rock and roll wrestling was more entertaining. I had the live action bits in the end. I thought it was going to have a moral of the week, but it didn't. It was just a recap of what the episode was about. That's not a moral.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that.
At the start of the episode, it gave away the entire plot of the episode before it started. Yeah. I thought it was a recap of the previous episode, but it wasn't. It was like, coming up next on the Hurricanes, here's everything that happens.
The good thing about Toonhounds is we don't make any money. So we should definitely put the Hurricanes theme tune in the break.
What, the full minute-long theme song?
Because it's so shit. It's so shit. And I like the bit where the music stops and she goes, and she is in her dad's thundery office. I've inherited a football team?
What? There's a list of the Hurricanes' opponents that on the wiki page.
They're not. There's only a couple though.
Yeah, there's the Gargos Gorgons, the Cairo Pharaohs, Rio de Janeiro Cariocas, the Tokyo Typhoons, Nudheim and Bay and Munchausen, Real Azul and Pamplona, the Montserrat Pack Rats, the Canadian Elks, that's a bit racist, the Standish Park Rangers FC, which makes me laugh because it's the most boring name out of the entire group, the Zambia Zebras, the Timberary Shamrocks, the I can't say that one. It's Inverness, but with Finnan instead of Ness.
Yeah, I think so.
Inverfinen. That's really difficult to say.
I'm enjoying you trying, though.
DC Milan, which is the AC Milan ladies team, and the Bengal Tigers. That is not
they really
how.
worked hard.
That is not how football teams are named.
I guarantee that all those teams are managed by a Garkos who is a Garkos sibling who is in a different culture.
Yes, we're in a different. It's just Garkos in different costumes.
Yeah, like he's the Spanish team. He's just got a sombrero on.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them.
Because no, just super inappropriately xenophobic.
Yeah,
Inverfinen.
That's really hard to say. Inverfinen.
Yeah. So yeah, blend of Celtic and Inverness.
Yeah, bad show. Bad. 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I've got to say it was funny. It was very, very funny when they brought out those fucking wallabies. I nearly what?
You nearly said wombats.
I did say it would have been funnier if it was wombats, an animal not native to Australia. But when they brought out those wallabies, I had to stop because I was laughing so much and I couldn't hear what they were saying because it was so stupid.
It was really bad.
So stupid watching them play. Our heroes play against the animals and lose.
Yeah.
Them to also then justify it. Well, they're just animals. Why are you kicking off Plato about, no pun intended, about like abusing animals? It's not like we're abusing humans.
Yeah.
It was fucking weird. It was so funny. I lost it when those wallabies came out because I'd said, please don't be kangaroos. And he was like, there's wallabies. And I was like, oh my God.
They're like the worst kangaroo.
It was like, as I made that wish, I could see the monkey paw finger curling over. The only thing that could have made it worse is if fucking Mick Dundee was managing the Wallabies.
Yeah. We never talked about the manager of the other team. What a non-character.
What a non-character. He made these boots that looked like robots, and he was just a knob.
Yeah. Oh, what score are you giving it?
4. It's
yeah.
definitely not the worst thing we've watched, but it was so shit. But it was one of those things that was so funny because of how shit it was.
Yeah.
It was put, like, genuinely, the writers of this show were fucked off of their face so much.
Yeah.
They were coke heads to the nth degree. I would not put my name to this if I'd written any of this.
No.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
I couldn't, no. Use a pseudonym. The
series in 1992 had a $26 million budget.
Where was that going?
6 million of that was for the cartoon and 20 million was for cocaine. Absolutely 100% guaranteed. And they paid someone specifically to capture a wallaby's likeness.
Yeah. It was like they rotoscoped the wallabies into the map.
Oh, it was so bad. And I'm so glad we watched it because it was so bad.
Oh, man.
Oh, it was funny. It was really funny. But yeah, the proper 4 out of 10.
Proper.
A 4 in the best possible way. Right, yeah. Yeah, have we got any emails this week?
Should we read some emails?
Yes, let's do it.
We have got a few emails this week, but they're all from the same person.
Oh, it's me. It's definitely
me. The first of several is entitled Episode Suggestion. So it's an easy one, this one.
This will be good. Good.
Magical Girls. Suggesting Ruby and
We've
Miraculous.
done that before.
We haven't done Magical Girls.
We've definitely done, haven't we done Gem?
No. I think you might have just watched that on your own time.
Have we done Sailor Moon?
We haven't done Sailor Moon, no.
I've definitely... Oh, right, okay. I've definitely done this on my own time.
Yeah, I think you just watched this on your own time. But I was going to say that if we did do Magical Girls, I don't think I'd do Ruby and Miraculous. Because Magical Girls to me is more I think it would have to be more anime coded.
I would do Sailor Moon, and I would potentially do What's the one with the band?
Gem and the Holograms.
Gem and the Holograms.
Yeah. I would do...
That would be a good one.
I would do Sailor Moon and either Madoka Magica or Card Captor Sakura.
Card Captor's probably better, I think.
But those are my ideas for it.
Well done, V. Good idea.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd like to because I like that sort of anime. I think it's fun. It's very bright and colourful and just like crazy fashion.
If we hadn't done She-Ra, I'd suggest She-Ra as a magical girls episode as well.
Yeah. This email is entitled, also from V, is entitled, Richard, you can end this if you just watch Evangelion. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. Remember Bioshock Infinite? Squid sure does.
Yeah, I do.
Hi, Squid. Are you in a crawl space right now? Do those wires good, haha. Listen to Get It on the Grid, an audio essay podcast starring V and Squid about Tron, premiering Q3 2K26. Wink if I say it enough, it has to happen, like when the Snyder Cut got released, I think that happened maybe. And the body of the email is a cat face with a paw up and V. And that's the email.
Is V saying there, implying that she is responsible for the Snyder Cut?
No. I think they're saying that if they say something enough times, there is going to be a podcast called Getting on the Grid, an audio essay podcast starring V and Squid about Tron.
I'm not sure. It sounds very much to me like she was trying to take credit for the Snyderverse happening.
Yeah. V's a massive Snyder bro. She's always on the Twitters going on.
Yeah.
No. This is another email from V, and it's entitled
V the Third. V111.
I'm literally the most powerful bean in Toonhounds. Hello, Spivsy, it's me, local all-powerful T-Girl V. Notice you said cultural diffusion last episode instead of osmosis, which is the correct term. I assume this is because I told you the difference around 2 years ago. V. Yeah, it was.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, I'm wiping the sweat off my brow. Fourth email. Richard, why don't you ever say how much you love my emails? I send so many of them, it's like a KFC bargain bucket of emails instead of chicken. Please amend this and tell me how wonderful and amazing I am, thank you. V. Balls in your court.
I do really appreciate the fact that you email in so much. I wish sometimes it had more to do with the show, but you do very much make me laugh. I appreciate you immensely, as you'll know by the fact that I tried to give you that Fortnite Lego and you refused. So, you know.
There you go.
I will set the record straight on that. It was one of those brickheads, and V was like, I don't really love the brickheads. And I was like, fine, I'll just give it to the first random child I'll meet. I didn't do that. I gave it to a charity shop. That's
nice of you.
Yeah, I don't need it, so...
Yeah. This is V email 5, VV.
Yeah. Wait a minute. No. Wait, it's not V. It would be 11X. You can't be called V anymore. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Roman
Richard,
numerals, that's the rules.
This is an email for you, but it's not about tunes. But you need content, and Spivsy reads anything because they love when I email. Yes, I do.
True.
These emails are my favourite emails we get. I said this with my own free will, and I am of sound mind. Hello, Richard.
Sounds
it's
genuine.
Me. It was very genuine, completely genuine. Hello, Richard. It's me, V. You know, number one Toonhounds fan, an excellent animal prompt suggestion on Storylords. A few episodes ago, you mentioned you had started Couch to 5K, and because of this, I too have started it. I'm currently on week 3 of the programme at time of sending, and I ran for 3 minutes up a minor hill today. Wowie zowie. Does this make your cold dead heart feel anything? I hope so.
I'm very, very proud of you, because that programme is very, very good. I will say that it does ramp up from week 5. When you are doing 25 minutes of uninterrupted running. However, I will say that every time you think you can't do it, you will be surprised how easy you find it because how good the program is. It's just immensely good. Tell us who, you can't tell us at the moment, but tell us next time. Who did you pick as your celebrity voice to tell you to run?
Oh yeah, I'd like to know that as well, because I didn't know who to pick. I don't think I picked anybody very good.
Well, you and I picked Ella Toon because we didn't care, because she was the first one on the list, I think. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm good. I'm glad you've done that.
P.S. Episode suggestion. Invincible and The Boys cartoon, both on Prime. You haven't done a superheroes episode for like a whole month.
That's a good one, actually. I'd really like to watch him. We did do Invincible, didn't we? We did the...
Nope. You're like making your own show somewhere.
I could have sworn we did that. Do you know what? It's because I like to watch Diegesis, which is a YouTube reaction channel, and they're watching some of the things I've watched. So they watched Invincible. Yeah. But I would watch the last episode of the first season, which is a fucking massive spoiler. So anyone who hadn't seen Invincible couldn't watch that episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds great. Invincible and what was the other thing? The Boys cartoon. I didn't even fucking know there was a Boys cartoon. So
yeah,
that's two for two.
2 for 2. PPS, more Daredevil in the detail, please.
Oh yeah, we're due another one of those.
Yeah, we'll do another one of them. PPPS, listen to Getting on the Grid, an audio essay podcast series about Tron, starring V and Squid.
What the fuck are you going to do on Tron? There's 3 films. One of them is worth talking about.
There was there a TV series? There's a video game, definitely. There's... Did they do like an Animatrix sort of thing? Like an anthology cartoon or something?
Possibly, but who cares?
They could talk about the Kingdom Hearts levels.
Oh, God. You would be their one listener for that.
PPPPS, I found this bit really funny. And that's the end of the email.
Thank you, V. I really appreciated that. Seriously, though, good on you for starting the running program. It's really good, and just stick with it. Even if you do what I sometimes do and cheat and look at the next one, just keep going with it. Because I look at the next week and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do that. And then I do it and I'm fine. I really, really enjoy going for a run now.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Reorganises your brain. I was I don't know what it was that I was listening to. It might have been like I don't remember what context it was in, but it was somebody talking about like going for runs and stuff, and that a friend of theirs started putting nicotine patches on when they went to the gym, and they ended up getting like literally addicted to going to the gym because they were getting like a nicotine boost.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That is fucked up. Wow.
So maybe try that.
Yeah, maybe. But don't try that, though. Don't try that at all. Wow. Yeah, thank you for those, V. They were good emails.
Yeah, very good emails. All 5 of them.
All 5.
All V of them.
So, in reward for that, I say we do one of those shows next. Those suggestions.
Should we do Magical Girls?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do Magical Girls. Well, we're going to do Sailor Moon.
So, yeah, let's do Sailor Moon, and let's choose one of these.
Yeah, Ruby or Miraculous Ladybug.
No,
I think
out
of the 2 of them, I prefer Miraculous out of the 2 of them.
All right. Okay, we'll do that then. Sailor Moon, Miraculous Ladybug. And then for the next episode, we will do Invincible and The Boys.
Da Boys, yeah.
Da Boys.
Da Boys.
B-O-I-S.
I would also, at some point, I would like to do another video game movies episode. Because we've done video game TV shows, and I would like to do movies, because I want to have an excuse to watch the Super Mario Brothers movie. And I know that if I don't have it for a podcast, I'm not going to sit down and watch it. So I want to be forced into watching it.
Oh, what? The new Chris Pratt one? You've not seen it?
I haven't seen it. I've never seen it. No.
Oh, great. Yeah, because then I want to watch Resident Evil, one of the terrible Resident Evil animes.
Yeah. So I'd like to do that.
Because I will never watch that because they just look so shit. Rachel and I watched the trailer for one the other day and it was like, this looks fucking awful. So yeah, that sounds good. All right, so they're the next 3 we're going to watch. We're going to watch Magical Girls, so we're going to watch Sailor Moon and Miraculous Ladybug. We're going to watch... we're going to do Violent Superheroism, so that will be The Boys and Invincible. And then we'll do video game cartoons, and we're going to watch the Super Mario Brothers movie and one of the Resident Evil things that is readily available on Netflix or Amazon Prime.
So there we go.
There you go.
All
3 episodes. Thank you, V. That was very useful. Not used to that level of usefulness from a V email. Yeah, all right. Well, that's great. Yeah, and we have got to do a Daredevil in the Detail soon.
Yes.
Shall we try and do that after the next time we record, maybe?
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
You never know, I might have lost my job by then, so I'll be ready to record in the daytime again. So, okay, all right, well, all that is left for me to say then is that if you want to send us an email, you should head over to, well, you should address your email to toonhounds@gmail.com. We do read every email.
Send it on a postcard in an unmarked envelope.
All in... letters that you've cut out of a magazine.
yeah.
But if we do read every email, so if you want to get in touch with us and you're sitting at home thinking, I've got nothing of any value to say, neither has anyone else who emails in, so you might as well join into the party.
You're in good company.
You're in good company. We do love to hear what people... I really like to hear those emails where we're like, people were like, oh my God, I watched this and I completely forgot about it until you said. Freddy FR07 was one of those for me, where I was like, oh my God, I had this on VHS. And it was shit. But yeah, we love to hear from people, regardless of what you've got to say, regardless of what you want to talk about, as long as it's, to do with the show, your feelings on it, what you want us to talk about. We'll always read an email. I love getting emails from people who haven't emailed for a long time because they're as much a part of the show. Just because you're sitting quietly in the back doesn't mean you're not part of the family.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Next episode, Magical Girls. Not on the podcast, unfortunately. You'll just have to cope with us. But yeah.
We're gonna dress up like magical girls, though.
I mean, I always do. I thought that was the uniform. Right, so we will speak to you in 2 weeks. Thank you for all your support. We love you, and be kind to yourselves and each other, I guess. That's a Jerry Springer line.